Hello everybody, welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is the lunar eclipse reading, the full moon in Cancer for January the 10th, 2020. And it is where the Sun is conjunct with Mercury. So, can link with our communication. Mercury is the planet of communication. And that's not just in our external world. This will affect our internal world as well. How we process conversations, interactions, that type of thing. The card of Virgo, the Hermit, and also the Magician. How we communicate in our external environment as well. Now the lunar eclipse is a particularly emotional time because the lunar eclipse is opposite Mercury. It can be quite an isolating experience, which is why I call this lunar eclipse the communication vacuum. Because it is where our emotions wash over us and stop us from having clear communication in our external environment and internal world too. So the full moon is in Cancer. Cancer is the 4th house, very much connected with home and family. So there could be specific communication problems associated with home, family, and those dynamics, those relationships in particular, with this lunar eclipse. We also have to remember that on the 12th of January, we have Saturn conjunct with Pluto. A big influence that we're all feeling now, to be fair, even though that's not actually happened yet. And that can bring up old, deep wounds, unfinished business, buried deep within our subconscious, needing to be released. Again, the full moons can be about release in some ways, and this is about big release. There's time of evaluation as well, evaluating what's worth your time and effort and what's not. Some of you may well be coming to conclusions with the Saturn conjunct with Pluto. What is just too much like hard work in your life now? And that's not just linked to relationships, though certainly with the lunar eclipse it may well be. So, powerful energies. We have Jupiter in Capricorn. That went into Capricorn. Jupiter went into Capricorn on the 2nd of December 2019. And that very much puts a big highlight, certainly with Saturn conjunct with Pluto, on our status. Are we good enough? Very cold energy with the Saturn in Pluto. Can magnify the materialism. Yes, patience. Patience has just come out. So there is a big need for patience, being patient with yourself and others with this energy. So yeah. There can be a real sense, certainly with Jupiter in Capricorn being affected by that Saturn conjunct with Pluto. There could be an energy where there's one-upmanship, getting what you want at any cost, stepping over people, all of this kind of energy. And we have to remember that Pluto is linked to the Judgment card, the card of karma. There are karmic consequences for our actions. So if any of you are feeling those energies are taking over you right now, just, like I said, step back, think before you speak, certainly with the lunar eclipse, and just work through it in a practical way. Keep yourself grounded. So we've also got the eclipse is opposite Pluto. Like I said, there could be a magnification of feelings, both good and bad, feeling highs and lows, as well as deep insecurities coming to the surface. Now that could be in terms of relationships for some of you. And maybe some of you are beginning to feel that. You generally feel the eclipse energy a few days before and a few days after. The eclipse is also opposite Saturn, which sometimes makes us question, are we good enough? You know, that Saturn conjunct with Pluto energy. You know, are you going to step up to the plate? Are you going to, you know, get to where you want to be? And the question certainly around the lunar eclipse will be, you know, do you feel good enough? That could be in relationships. is what you're putting into something, what you're getting back, all of that kind of energy. And it can also be a feeling of very much like the Ten of Wands energy, feeling burdened, feeling unnecessary burdens, and trying to understand what is causing the burdens, either internal understanding, processing that you're not quite getting, which might well be the case during the lunar eclipse, or is there something external in your life that you're feeling burdened? So, big message of think before you speak energy, and just work through it. Be practical, be patient, work through situations. So those are the energies really, certainly for me as a reader, for the full moon in Cancer lunar eclipse, 10th of January. So I'm still waiting on these cards to come out. What do we have, please, angel, spirits, guides? What is the message? Okay, I'll do a few more shuffles, and then if I don't get anything, I will choose. There we are. Oh yeah, look at this. What do you need to release? Absolutely, that Pluto energy. Oh, look at this. Emotions are running high. Yeah, magnified. Magnified. And that is what the lunar eclipse does. So as long as you're aware of it, you know, it is about staying grounded, being patient. Be careful how you speak and interact with people, and yeah. You'll be fine. So I'm going to pull a mood card just to see what the message is. What do we have, please, angels, spirits, guides? What is the message? Tenth of January, lunar eclipse. Yeah. Connect to your deepest inner knowing. Yeah, this is just staying grounded, staying rooted, staying connected to your true self. Your inner knowing is your deep intuition, your soul energy. Raising yourself beyond the immediate, what you see. Okay, we've got connect to spirit in nature. Yeah, I just feel this is about staying grounded. Staying grounded. And activate your healing power. There will be a lot of healing that's a result of this lunar eclipse as well. Powerful cards. Okay. I'm going to pull a starseed card. I used these a while ago, but I haven't used them recently. So let's see what we have. Angel, spirits, guides, what is the message, please, for the lunar eclipse, 10th of January? Transcendence. Transcend your mind's limitations and allow your soul's light to truly shine. That's really beautiful. And this is when you release, when you understand. You know, this lunar eclipse is deep, it is emotional, but nevertheless there is a sense of liberation at the end of it, you know. And certainly with the Pluto energy, you know, Saturn conjunct with Pluto, there is a real transformative energy. Let's not forget that. Deep, big transformation energy that lasts about 3 months with the energy. So powerful, powerful message. This is transcendence, transformation. I love that card. Yeah, I just literally, that flew out, so I'm going to read that as well. As I was putting them down, that fell out too. We have inner alchemy, and that's what I'm talking about, inner transformation as well. Inner alchemy is achieved when you react to fear with love. Yeah. Love the cards. Love those cards. Okay. Okay, let's see what we have with the cards. See what message we get. Angel Spirits Guides for the Lunar Eclipse, full moon in Cancer, 10th of January 2020, please. And like I said, this will be a few days before, a few days after as well, the effects. Yeah, card of Capricorn. Yeah, Saturnian energy as well. The Queen of Pentacles. There's Pluto. The Death card. Card of Scorpio. There's too many there. Okay, we'll take them. We've got the Nine of Cups, yeah. The High Priestess, the Two of Pentacles, Jupiter in Capricorn, Justice, card of Libra, I'm going to pull one more for the Nine of Cups and Justice. Can we have one more card, please? Nine of Cups and Justice. Ace of Pentacles. Let me pull one more for here as well. High Priestess and the Queen of Pentacles, please. The Sun. And hey, look what we have. Jupiter. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. So, like I said, there is a lot of Capricorn energy here, and even here actually. And that is where, certainly Jupiter in Capricorn, you're being asked, you know, and then we have the eclipse opposite Saturn as well. This is where you're being asked now to release things that are burdening you, that might be causing you imbalance in some way, shape or form, either in your internal world, even your own internal communication, like I said, or your external world. What is stopping you from transforming? What do you need to release? What do you need to let go of? Because now is the time to release it. Big message. This is all, you know, Saturn conjunct with Pluto, Jupiter in Capricorn. All of these kind of energies, you know, is giving you a bigger, higher understanding of your place in the world and how to bring greater achievement, bring a deeper transformation to your life now. But there are things that you need to release. There are things that may be holding you back. There are things that may be too much like hard work that you need to readdress in order to bring balance back into your life. Because this is overcoming your own inner boundaries, your own inner restrictions, as well as your own external boundaries. Boundaries that you might place on yourself, other people might have placed on you, whether it's in work, whether it's in relationships, whatever this is. This is about pushing the boundaries, releasing what is stopping you from moving forward in your own right now, in order to bring good things into your life, in order to bring positive transformation. The sun here, the sun is risen. There is transformation between these two cards. You rising in your own light. From the combination, certainly of the lunar eclipse, Jupiter in Capricorn, Saturn conjunct with Pluto, those energies combined is all about transformation now. You coming into your own light, aligning with your true self and your place in the world on all levels. There's revelation with this. And this is coming through the other side of those boundaries. You see the brick wall behind this person, this child. This is you stepping into your own natural power. And there is abundance here. There is success, material success. An awakening of some kind as well. This can be an awakening of the soul. And we have the soul energy here with the High Priestess. So it is real connected energy. Queen of Pentacles, card of Capricorn. Now is the time to stay focused, stay grounded, be patient with yourself, other people around you, your situation in life, where you are. This is about certainly having goals to work towards, most definitely. But being methodical, practical, understanding that you have the practical capabilities, knowledge, know-how, experience to really bring abundance and success into your life, as she is surrounded by success. And this is on the conscious level, your material assets in your home, greater solidity with relationships, certainly in terms of material aspects as well, so money and career. All of this is on offer for you. Yes, there are challenges, certainly with these energies, but it is meant for deep transformation, to bring you closer to where you need to be in life and release the restrictions that have been placed on you or that you're placing on yourself now. So she is about staying on track. Remember, the Capricorn energy is linked with the devil. That's Saturnian energy as well. And it is about, in order to really achieve, in order to really transform to where you need to be. This is about staying on track. It is not falling prey to your doubts, to your fear, which could happen with the lunar eclipse. It's an emotional time. It is about staying focused, staying grounded. Don't go off track, because that's where you fall prey to the devil. Instability, restriction, doubt, powerlessness. This is about using your power, wisely, in a practical way, in order to bring achievement, value, stability into your life in all areas. There's a big message of balance. There's also a big message of karma. Like I said, there is karma associated with the energy. Saturn conjunct with Pluto, like I said, it can bring out the worst of us in terms of material sense. You know, certainly with these energies, you know, that is where we can fall prey to that devil energy as well. Heightened material want, material goals, expectations at the expense of others sometimes. Stepping over people to get where you need to be. And this is reminding you that there is karma associated. What you put out to the world is what you get back. That is the karmic law. So there's a big message here of do all things in balance. Be fair. There's a fairness associated with justice, and there's doing something in truth. Because there's a real promise here of potential, of certainly greater solidity and stability in your life. And this again is in all sense. The Pentacles, like I said, can be as much about solid relationships as they can be about money and career as well. And this is about accepting the blessing of what these energies are trying to bring into you now. Releasing the old and moving forward to new possibilities that bring reward on the physical level of your existence. But it is about staying grounded, staying practical, and doing things in an honest approach. The Pentacles energies are very honest in their approach. And that's how you lead to really making the most of the Jupiterian energy. Now, that is good luck, good fortune, very much associated with Jupiter in Capricorn. It is very much about now is the time to set goals, realistic goals to work towards, to bring real achievement into your life. There's potential around you now. But do things in a practical, fair way. The Wheel of Fortune, like I said, is all about expansion, growth, prosperity. Certainly in terms of money and career in particular. Good things want to come into your life now. And there's positive shifts to be had with this energy. But nevertheless, this is all about long-term goals being, have the potential to be achieved now. But this is also about understanding the journey as well, understanding what you're learning, what is giving you a higher understanding of your situation, because this is about the enriched journey that is being provided to you now. It's the journey, the lessons that you learn from the journey is as much a part of your transformation as the goal itself. So, powerful message. And it leads to this: being fulfilled on every level of your life. This is so beautiful. This is the wish fulfillment card. There are, certainly this year, transformation can lead to real achievement. But for some of you, certainly for the lunar eclipse, this is about working through situations, understanding how emotions, you see, the water here, understanding how emotions can really throw us off track. Stop us from allowing good things to come into our lives. And this is about staying grounded, both feet on the floor, in order to overcome the emotional energy that some of you will be feeling, or will all be feeling, throughout this lunar eclipse. Powerful reading, powerful reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I hope it's a wonderful lunar eclipse for you, and I will see you next time. Thank you.